tank's not moving further off this, is it?
Hello and welcome to Terra Trotter. So today I'm in my clothes that can get dirty and that is because, as I mentioned a few videos ago, I think it was in the Scotland one, we've been having some issues with the water tank, which is that it's just been leaking. Since we put it on, we made the decision, which looking back might not have been the best. We put it like upside down to how it's supposed to go because it was going to be easier for filling it. It's hard to explain the whys and it's probably not relevant. So basically it's been leaking ever since we put it on. We managed to kind of stop it leaking when we first set off, but it just got worse and worse and worse to the point where it was getting empty in no time at all. So if you watched the last video, I'm currently back in the north of Spain because I helped my mum move her and her horses here, which is very exciting. I'm going to be staying here for about 10 days, so you'll be seeing updates for sure. But in the meantime, the first thing I want to do is we bought a new water tank and it's here. It's ready to get changed for the old one. I'm very nervous because the one that's on there now, we did between 3 people. And this one, I'm going to basically be doing myself. My mum might be helping me in a few bits, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm very much looking forward to having water in the van again. So let's just get to it. This is the new tank. If you've been watching the video for a while and you saw us do the conversion, you'll know that it's the same one. Although the lid is actually a lot smaller, which is fine for us and it actually might be even better. It is actually one of the reasons we put it upside down was because the lid was so big and it was not like this at all. And this rubber is also so much better than the one that came in. So it's actually, even though it's the exact same size, it is actually a different tank. And I think this is going to be, yeah, so much better. I'll show you the old one now when we get it off the van.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead. Nobody's losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn.
So finally got this one out. That took way too long. Only having 2 spanners makes a difference. Here you can see, this is the old one. It's got a huge like hole around where the lid is, and because of that we couldn't make the hole to fill it up from the inside of the, which is what this was, from the inside of the van because of this. With this one that's not going to be an issue, so that is amazing. I have no idea, I got them from the same place, I got them, it's the same tank supposedly, and I mean they're the same size, which is the important thing. But this is so different, which is odd. Here is our structure that we made for the tank. So now I'm just going to double check that this definitely fits in it. Put it in, get it up with the jack, draw where I've got to make the hole so that we can put this in, and then figure out how I'm going to make that hole.
When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt.
You can also see, this is the old one, and you can see that the seal is like a black rubber that actually gets squished very easily. Whereas the new one, its seal is a hard rubber that is just, yeah, a much more durable. They must have had issues with the one that they originally sent us with other people. Because yeah, we put it upside down, but even so, it didn't, it just wasn't very good. So yeah, better tank for the same price from the same place. Very odd, but I can't complain.
We'll always remember
I've miraculously, I don't even know how I've done this, I've put the new tank in place. I'm now going to go into the boot, which is where we fill up the tank, draw on the tank where I have to make the hole for the piece I showed earlier. I'm not sure where I put it. The piece that I showed earlier, so we can fill it up. I'm going to make that hole, and I'm also going to make a hole for the pipe to go in to obviously take the water into the system. I'm not sure how I'm doing this because I only have a cutter and I'm not sure if that's going to do anything. It's also a very small one. I don't know if I'm going to see if anybody here where I'm staying has a jigsaw, but I doubt it. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see.
Significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time.
Alright, so all the necessary holes we made. These are for the overflow situation. That is for the hose that has to go into it to take the water out into the system, and that one is to fill it. Let's hope that everything isn't, well, the only one that needs to be in the right place is that one. Let's hope it is and that it lines up. If not, then I will come up with a different solution than the one that we had for that tank over there. But yeah, let's see.
It's losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we find this over, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
As you can probably tell, it is now a different day, but we did it. Well, when I say we, I did have the odd helping hand at the end, just to make sure that it was definitely in place for the bit for filling it up, going through the hole in the floor. I'll show you that now. I'll put that over the screen. But apart from that, I managed to do this pretty much by myself, which I am so proud of myself for. And I never would have thought that was possible. So yeah, I got the new water tank on. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I felt your support. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video that will hopefully be a bit more fun. Bye.